Today is Wednesday, Parashat Yitro. It's also Tu Bishvat, the 15th day of the month of Shvat, which is Rosh Hashanah La'ilanot, the beginning of the year for the trees. We spoke earlier this week about the idea of the custom of saying blessings on a variety of fruits to celebrate this day. We say berachot, and we include also some fruits that we haven't had this year yet, or some cases even some fruits that a person may never had in the past. And then he says on it, Shechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazeman hazeh. The order is first the beracha, borei peria etz, or if it's a fruit that grows on the ground, then borei peria adama, and then shechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazeman hazeh before partaking of that fruit. Now the Torah mentions about trees and fruit trees specifically, that we are to refrain from uprooting them, from cutting them down, even when you're going to war and you're at war against an enemy and you want to make a ramp to take over the wall of the city. They used to have walls around cities, and they would build a ramp to go up the wall so that they could conquer the city. And even at a time of war, when everything which seems to be permissible, you are not to cut down fruit trees. And this applies very much today, not necessarily at war, but if you have a fruit tree in your garden, you cannot just arbitrarily cut it down. We are restricted from doing that. There are certain exceptions that you have to ask a rabbinic opinion on. You want to build an addition to your home, you want to do something that the tree is in the way, you have to give all the particulars, and then you may get an exception, and then if possible you can maybe replant it somewhere so it's not totally uprooted. So much we have to be careful with the ecology, with nature. It's nothing new to us. It's something that we have already from the Torah, to be careful how we treat the ecology, how we treat nature, and to be thankful to Hashem for all He's granted us in terms of fruit trees and everything that we benefit from. The idea of a tree also, in the Torah it says, Ki Adam etz hasadeh. A person is likened to a tree. How could a person be like a tree? Well, the same way that a tree has roots, we also have roots. We have our previous generations. We have our family, our parents, our grandparents that we draw inspiration, education, values from. The same way that a fruit tree gives fruits, we also are fruitful in the sense of having children, grandchildren, and we bring the next generations, just like a fruit is something that can, from a seed you can plant also, again, other trees. A fruit needs water. A fruit tree needs water and the sun. We also need the nurturing of the sun, the warmth of the families that we grow in. The water also is something for us very important. The education, the Torah that we learn, Torah nimshela lamayim. All this is something that helps us grow and give fruits. Fruits is children, but fruits is also the words that we say, what we express, what we have in mind and say as words. And they should be nice words, just like fruit should be tasty and not something that is not pleasant. Also, when we say words, they should be words that are pleasant. So there's many ways that we can compare the trees and man to a tree. The holiday of Tu Bishvat, again, is an important date in our calendar. We celebrate today by also in the prayers, that we have certain prayers that are said a regular day of the year, but are omitted today because, after all, it's like a day of celebration. So Tu Bishvat Sameach, and we have a very fruitful year in many ways. We enjoy the fruits that Hashem has blessed us with. We always bless Him for that. And may we also be fruitful in the way of Torah, of our learning of Torah, so that we can also give fruits in that respect. Fruits of Chidushim in Torah, fruits of our learning and our sharing with others what we learn in Torah. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.